What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. As always, guys, I'm your host, we're here today, and guys, welcome back to another tutorial video. As you can see, I have my FiveM package sitting here ready to go. So we're going to get right into this update. All right, so as always, we're going to find our FiveM application data folder. So it's pretty simple. You can go down to the bottom here and go ahead and type in FiveM, right click it, hit open file location. One more thing will pop up, do the exact same thing, hit open file location, and then boom, you are right there. So now the next thing we're going to want to do is find your Grand Theft Auto 5 folder. So what I usually do is I'm going to go to my File Explorer once again, open a new one, go down to where you installed Steam. So by default, it's going to be Program Files 86, down to Steam. Then you're going to go down to Steam Apps, Common, and then boom, there's your Grand Theft Auto 5 folder, and boom, we are here. So you're going to keep these two open, and we're going to basically what we're going to do is we're going to go into the NVE FiveM package for any month you have. For this one, we are doing January 2022, aka February 2022. So we are going to go ahead and get this done. So what you're going to do is open the folder right here, and anything that pops up with WinRAR saying you need to buy it or whatever, just close out of it. It's pretty simple. But the next thing we're going to want to do is just have this open right here, and then we're going to go to your FiveM application data folder. Should be a folder with a snail on it. Looks pretty cool. And you're going to want to go into your mods folder. As you can see, I already have the mod installed, as you can see, because I use it every single day. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys all the stuff you have to install for this mod. So you're going to keep both of these open, and you're going to go into main package mods, and what you're going to do is just highlight all the mods in here, and you're just going to go, literally just going to want to drag and drop that into your mods folder, and it will all transfer over to your mods folder. What I don't have in, as you can tell, is I don't have the ATM animation in and the white streetlights in, because I personally don't like them. It's personally an option. I basically have all of these and up in there for everything, but if you want, you can go ahead and just basically drag and drop all of the animations and everything else in there, but I just have the couple in that I have. So once you get all those installed, you're going to want to back to the main folder here, and then you're going to want to go into optional add-ons. So now what you want to do is you want to go to your brighter emergency lights folder. This is all where your ELS lights are, your amber lights, your emergency lights, everything else that you have that you want in. You're going to want to have this installed here. So there's going to be two versions. There's going to be new and old versions. As you can see, there is a read this to kind of tell you, and it says the new version will prevent the dashboard from being overly bright during the nighttime, supports emergency vehicles that are based off of vanilla GTA vehicles, and then it does not support all modded vehicles, blah 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 blah. And then all the old one will be just basically the dashboard will become extremely light versus nighttime, no blah blah blah. So what you're going to want to go to is we're going to try out the new version. So we're going to go to the new version, and then you're going to have brighter emergency lights at new, and then you're going to have old version, whatever, brighter lights, whatever. I usually use high intensity lights, but what we're going to do is, just for the sake of this video, we're just going to try the new version. Because why not? But we'll get rid of the old version just for fun. I've been using the old version, but for fun, we'll do the new version for the video. So there you go. So once you have that installed, now you're going to go to Roads Overhaul Pack, and you're just going to do the same thing, drag and drop it. Every single thing that comes out of this folder, which it's at the main package or your optional add-ons, those will all go into your mods folder. The ENB will go into your GTA 5 directory. I just want to point that out for you guys. All right, next, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you guys Darker Nights. So I personally don't have Darker Nights in, but what Darker Nights is it basically just makes your nights look more legit, quote unquote. I personally don't have it in because I like the bright colors and the brighter nights with NVE. I think it looks beautiful. But personally, if you would like to put Darker Nights in, you just go ahead and go into the folder, drag and drop it into your GTA 5 directory, and then move on. Basically, every single folder that you want, if you want enhanced motion blur, if you want, your Mission Row Police Department, Northern Lights in Blaine County, if you want all of that stuff in there, go ahead and throw it into your FiveM directory folder, or if you want everything in here, if you want to go through all 14 of these, you can just literally just go into every single folder, drag and drop it in there, but that is what I usually use. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do more car engine smoke. This is actually something new for this update. So what you're going to do is just drag and drop it in there, and boom, you're in there. The next thing I have in is also number 8, Vanilla Unicorn Interior Overhaul. It just makes the Vanilla Unicorn look cool. That's why I have it. And you just drag and drop it in there. The next one I have also is, I'm just going to go ahead and highlight everything I have in my game so you guys can see everything that I have in. my game from the optional add-ons. I think this is all I have in there. I do not have Northern Lights in Blaine County. That's beautiful if you would like to. I personally don't like it, so that's why I don't have it in there. But I think that's everything I have out of this folder in. So go ahead and hit this little back arrow right up here, and then you'll be in the ENB required folder. Now, this is important. This is how you get the NVE beautiful look. So with that being said, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go into the folder, and you're going to have 3 different settings, and it's basically this. If you have a beast computer, do ultra. If you have a medium computer, use medium, and if you have a crappy computer, you know, use low, or don't use it at all. So I usually use the medium settings and everything else, but really quickly before I forget, you can go ahead and close your FiveM application data folder. We're not going to need that anymore for the rest of the tutorial, but what you're going to want to have is you're going to open your directory, and this is something very important. So as you can see, there are about, what, 6 folders, 7 folder files in here? 6. So there's 6 files in here. There's 2 folders and 4 settings files. And if you notice, that shader input folder is not in here. So the new versions of NVE have a shader input, which kind of just gives you more stuff with your ENB, and it makes the game look a lot better. This thing literally will murder anybody's computer, and I usually get about 60 to 70 FPS with NVE in, and I was down to like 30 to 20. It was awful. It just killed your computer. I do not use the shader input folder, but if you would like to use the shader input folder, go right ahead. But for this tutorial and how I run my game, we are not. But really quickly, what you're going to do is literally just, I'm going to hit left control so I don't have to highlight that, and I'm literally just going to drag and drop those into my Grand Theft Auto 5 directory, and it'll all show up there. And if you want to have the shader input folder, you can go ahead and drag and drop that into your folder as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and just say really quickly, if you guys want, you can be done, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to install my favorite ENB preset for NVE. All right, so in the description down below, there'll be an ENB link to MonsterKiller's ENB preset. This is a new updated version of MonsterKiller's ENB preset. I've always used his old one. It's a beautiful, beautiful preset, and we're going to use his new version for this tutorial. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to just take these 2 files, drag and drop them into your Grand Theft Auto 5 directory folder, and it's pretty simple. This one's a lot easier to use. I'm not going to go ahead and just install it because it's just going to be like replace files. It's the same thing. It just replaces the 2 files down here, right there. Pretty simple, and it works. It is a beautiful preset. It works like a charm. It's amazing. And it's so much easier to install because it's like, oh, you just drag and drop those 2 files in there and then you're done, instead of like having to strategically click the certain files, because there were so many files that didn't work in FiveM. Now it works entirely in FiveM. So thank you, MonsterKiller, for blessing us once again. But after you get all that installed and you are all done with everything, you can go ahead and close out of everything. You have installed NVE. But as always, guys, I'm going to show you guys what this mod looks like in-game. Alrighty, so as you can see, we're in the beautiful, beautiful Valiant RP server. As you can see, we are in beautiful Sandy Shores, and you can tell, look at that, the mod is working beautifully. I mean, look at that, just absolutely beautiful. You cannot, you know, complain about how beautiful the mod looks. It looks amazing. I just love how this mod looks. I can't get over it. But really quickly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys actually what it looks like without the effect on. So what we're going to do, this is my settings usually with my preset in that I personally have changed. So if you want to copy my settings, you can go ahead and do that. But what we're going to do is we're going to hit use effect off. And this is what NVE looks like without ENB in. As you can tell, it looks great. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if you want to tweak some settings too, I mean, it looks beautiful without ENB in, but I personally just can't get over how it looks with ENB on. It looks so much better, and there's just so much shadering done, and it just looks beautiful. And as always, guys, I'm going to show you guys the lights really quick. Let me go ahead and spawn in a Taurus here, and as you can see, look at how beautiful the car looks in the daytime. You can tell that it's working perfectly, and then we'll go ahead and turn on the lights. These are the new lights, and they look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen them before, and I wish it was nighttime and I could show you guys the dash lights, but look at that. That looks beautiful. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Wow, good job, Raised. Great freaking job, bro. Absolutely. Great job. I've never seen the new lights, and they look amazing. But everybody, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video here. And if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to join the family, be sure to do that, and we will reach that goal before the end of 2022. Also, guys, if you'd like to join a roleplay community that is a lot of fun that I'm personally a part of, please join the Valiant RP fan Discord server. It is going to be a link down in the description down below if you would like to join it. Be sure to do that and get to see what we're all about over here. And also, guys, if you want to join my personal Discord, Void's Realm, I am going to be in there, very active in there. If you guys have any questions or if you run into any issues, be sure to ask them and join it. We are on the road to 300 members in the Discord server, so I hope you guys will come over there and see us. But as always, guys, I'm going to leave you with this. Spread joy and positivity. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.